Okay, guys, I shut the truck off. This whole Fair Oaks farm, Fair Oaks dairy, Fairlife, Coca-Cola, it's a big thing right now, and there are a lot of people that are getting upset and emotional about some of the things that I have to say. They're getting upset about some of the things that other people on the internet have to say. But let's look at this thing here. Hi, Charlotte. Let's look at this here. Let's look at this from a perspective of a large operation that doesn't know exactly what's going on. Let's ask some questions from a farmer that has a small operation that has slowly moved up into a semi larger operation. So over the last couple days, I've been trying to cover this more than anybody else is out there. You can see that I have 4 videos out. I have my initial thoughts on it. Go ahead and stop consuming the product now. The best thing to do is stop consuming it now until you know what's going on. My second video was a follow-up video to understand the situation more after I found out more. My third and fourth video were to follow up and say what the company's doing to rectify the situation, as well as all the negative things that people have been saying to me and what they don't clearly understand. So I wanted to roll all this up into one big ball and say, what can I do? What can I do to give you more information, to make you better understand the quality of the content that I want to put out and the care that I want to have for you, the animal, the consumer, people in general? You know, outside of the vegan bashing and stuff like that, outside of the vegans that want to make comments on this and shut down the company, revoke the license, oh my God, everything needs to be put, no more, shut them down, shut them down. Of course they're going to say that. It's a bunch of vegans that are commenting on those videos. They don't want to give somebody the chance to fix the situation. They don't want to give somebody a chance to come out of a bad situation and make it better and possibly make the product in the long run better. There are several companies that have taken Fairlife off the shelf completely. Tony's, Jewel Osco, these are major companies here in the Chicagoland area. Chicagoland area is one of the major what would you call it? We buy more Fairlife product than anybody else probably does in this region because this is where it's from. And it's a very, very good product. Yes, it's not raw milk, but it's still a good product for what it is. I called Hauert Farms. Hauert he's been doing this for a freaking long time. He's probably the oldest, most knowledgeable farmer when it comes to this stuff in general. So I said, Hauert, would you do me a favor? Could we do a series? Could we talk about the situation? Could I come out and view your farm, your operation? Let people get a feel for how warm and welcome you are, but also how very serious and real and truthful you are. Hauert said, absolutely. I've been wanting to talk about this. He said, I don't know how to do social media. I don't know how to do all that stuff. And me and my wife are old, but I want to tell you from somebody that's been doing this for a long time. I want you to know my views on this. I want you to know how I would fix this situation. I want you to know my thoughts on people pulling the products off the shelves. When can we do this? And I said, Hauert, how would you feel about 1 o'clock on a Saturday? We'll just leave it tentative for right now because I know you got an operation you have to run. And he said, absolutely. He does all grass-fed, grass-finished beef. He has his own hay company. I think him and his son do some transportation stuff for people as well. I'm not exactly sure in that aspect. But Hauert has been doing this for a long time. And I said, Hauert, people need this right now. People need to hear from you, a very, very, very long running farmer. How would you deal with this situation? What are your thoughts on this? So Saturday, 1 o'clock, me and Hauert are supposed to sit down, and we are going to be doing this live, looking for your questions right here on this channel to hear directly from one of the most experienced farmers that I know in this entire area on what is going on here. Is it political? Is it sabotage? Is it vegans making crazy videos and stuff like that to make this farm seem like they're doing something wrong? Have they gone too far with revoke his license and stuff like that? Or are they making it out to be something that it's not? And what should we be doing to look for change in this company? What should this owner of this company be doing since you have more experience than them? What would you do in this situation? Please help us figure out what would be the right fix here. Why are these calves in these small igloos? Why are they in these small enclosures? What is the purpose for them? Where are we going with this? There has to be a reason for it. And what is it? Is it ethical? Is it not ethical? You're an all grass-fed, grass-finished farmer. What should we be doing here to make sure that this company is staying on their toes, fixing the problem, and giving us what we want as we are the sole income of that company buying that product. Hauert said, I would love to do that. I will answer any question that you have. Please come sit down with me. Let's not miss this opportunity, this moment. I need to get my voice out there. I'm old, but I want to be heard. I want people to know what I have to say because I don't know how to do social media. And I think you answered my call, because he said, I just got done talking to my wife saying, I wish I could go online and talk about this. I wish I knew how to tell people exactly what's going on and teach them a little bit more about farming in general. So that's coming to you this Saturday. I just wanted to let you guys know that's the update. I'm going to take every bit of free time that I can to go make this happen. I have to drive an hour and 40 minutes to go see Hauert, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring it to you guys. I'm going to let you know what's going on, and Hauert Farms is going to answer your questions throughout this week. Send me your questions here. I'll write them down on a black and white spiral notepad, and I'll have those questions wrote down to make sure they get addressed when I sit down with Hauert when this video airs live. I will ask your questions, and I'll let you ask those questions as well, so you can get your questions answered from a highly experienced farmer, an old man, a knowledgeable person, a guy with years and years and years of wisdom that has been doing ethical farming his whole life. Let's get the answers from him instead of social media people that think they know it all. YouTube stars that are a big face that you know put out great videos and stuff like that, but they're not farmers. Let's get the answer from the farmer himself this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Be here live, have your questions answered. Let's do this.